Where are the rare breed of single Christian men of God? Where do we find you guys? I haven't come across you guys in a long time. Where'd you go?
They're all the normal people. In my case, I mean like normal guys to date. I feel like I'm just normal. I don't do anything crazy. I'm just like a good person. I like to do fun things. I'm kind. Sure, I have a TikTok or whatever, but like in general, I'm pretty normal. I feel like all my friends growing up were really normal. It's like, where are the normal people? I just want like a normal guy. But everyone seems to have some sort of mega red flag or some like just strange trait that is a turn off to me. I don't know. Like maybe I am too picky. I don't think I am. It's like, where are they? Like, where are you guys?
So anyways, if it does turn out well and you get married to the guy, cool. He's got money. He helped you build your own business. You always have that in case you need to leave. But the biggest regret in most women's life is the time they spent with a man. Go on, check the comments. The time we spent with a man is the most thing that we regret in our lives. All of us. Me. The only thing I regret was my 2 marriages and all the boyfriends. Like all of them. What a waste of time.
I am convinced that a lot of these men want to be the bad bitch in a relationship. Now, before y'all go off on me, I'm just saying, a dude told me, I ain't finna chase no woman. I'm like, so what? You finna chase a nigga? He blocked me as expected. That was fine because, he was a little razzle-dazzle, whatever. I like grown-ass men. I don't have time for no man that's going to go back and forth and argue with me and blah, 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 blah. I'm convinced that some of y'all want to be the bad bitch. I could be wrong, but that's what's out here these days. Hey, I'm just saying.
I have a serious question, and I need the answer to it right now. Where the are all the nerdy boys? I'm so fucking tired of the athletes. I'm so fucking tired of these boys. Where are the fucking nerds? It's like, I just want to change this. I just want to change a nerdy guy's life, bro. I just want to change his life forever. That's so hard. Why can't I not find a nerdy man? I want a nerdy man. I want a nerdy man that knows random shit in the least mansplaining way. I want to change this nerd's life and make him obsessed with me. Is that so hard to ask? Is that so hard to ask? Where the are the nerds?
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, men are staying single and they refuse to be settled for dating in 2025. Men are staying single and they're actually becoming more ruthless. I'm noticing this as I'm listening to these clips. The biggest breakthrough a guy makes is when he actually knows where he stands with women and he becomes more attractive. Because when you become more attractive and you understand how women operate and the strategy that they run, you are no longer looking to be seen as special by a woman. You understand that a lot of this stuff is just manipulation. Women will even use this against you to get you right where they want you. So for instance, a woman will tell you you're the best she's ever had, that she's never met a guy like you. You're the first guy to take her on a date like this. You're the first guy to introduce this to her. And it's really just stroking your ego so she can get you to keep investing in her in the situation and give her a relationship. As guys get older through their experience with women, they see everything clear, but you see women getting frustrated. They might go on a couple of dates. They might have a couple of interactions with a guy, and they might either be punching above their weight class or they're giving a guy a chance, but this guy sees himself as a guy who has a lot of potential, but they're overlooking him, but still giving him a shot, but they don't really want him like that, and that guy just drops her on her face. The reason why most guys aren't trying to be seen as special to women is because there ain't really nothing special about it. Guys who don't understand this, they're stuck on the other side of the fence. They think that, they believe, of course, not all women are like that. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. And I want to roll a clip and dissect this clip piece by piece. I'm going to let her say what she's got to say, and then we're going to go in after that. Let's get straight into it.
I'm going to get vulnerable with this one, and it's a little bit more vulnerable than I usually do on TikTok, but this is a PSA to all the single men that are out there dating. particularly in Denver, which they call Menver. Apparently there's 5 men for every 1 woman here, but apparently every single one of them, at least majority that I've encountered, love Peter Pan syndrome, where they don't want to grow up. They are all too busy or some other excuse. My latest excuse that I continue to get with men, and I finally put my heart back out there after 6 months of not even trying. I didn't even go on the dating apps. I met people organically or someone that I met in a previous time period. Please, for the love of God, do not pursue me or a woman for weeks, months, whatever time period, especially if it's that long, unless you are serious about actually dating and have your you-know-what together. I'm 32 and I continue to date men that are older than me. And lately, the excuses that I keep getting are, I'm going through a lot right now, trying to figure out my life, my work-life balance. I'm really busy at work. And it's like, why put yourself out there to date and lead me on, take me on dates, or another girl, hypothetically speaking. I'm saying this for other girls too, because this is a pattern and I'm really sick of it, honestly. Like, I didn't want to get emotional on this, but like, it is exhausting dating at this age. I don't wish it upon anyone. Maybe my worst enemy, but I'm not mean. But honestly, like, I put my heart and soul when I date. I know a lot of girls do. I don't just go out there just to meet somebody and hang out and, hook up. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I want to find my partner. I want to build a life. I want to build a family. I'm not looking for someone to complete me. Trust me, I'm an independent woman, building my own business. I don't need a person. I would like a person. I want someone to add to my life. And it's really hard to do that when I put myself out there for weeks, get up to the serious point, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we need to take a step back. I am going through my own stuff, figuring out my work-life balance, whatever, and you're great. And then just completely leave it there. Like, I'm sorry. What? Why even put yourself out there in the first place with me then? Like, you waste my time. Yes, it gives me an opportunity to meet somebody new and whatever, but like, it's so disheartening. And like, I'm a good person. I work my ass off. I started my own business. I'm busier than anybody I know. Anyone. Ask any of my friends. And yet I still can't find somebody that can squeeze their time to have me in there and come up with the same excuse over and over again. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Let's get into the first thing we have to dissect. She's telling you exactly what she's done to men in the past before. She's told men all the same things. She's wasted a bunch of guys' time. And if you don't think so, women don't get to the age of 30 not dating anybody, not having any experiences. Guys, this is why I hammered so hard on that point that somebody was trying to make of not all women are like that. Listen, unless she gets with a guy and she's with that guy forever, she's like that. Or one previous guy that she was in a relationship, it didn't work, but then she eventually found her husband, long-term partner. Yes, then she would be a good candidate to say that she's not like that. But other than that, guys, all women are always, they are like that. It's better you think this way than not. Best believe she's played with a bunch of dudes before in her 20s. She's told them all the same things. I'm not looking for this. I'm not ready for this. We need to take a step back. I'm busy over here. She's told a bunch of guys the same exact thing. See, it's funny that when it gets kicked back to women, because, we get ours on the back end. They get theirs in the front end. So you think she wasn't telling a bunch of guys that same stuff? She overlooked a bunch of guys. Yes, she did. So now she's in her 30s. Maybe might be punching above her weight class, or she's giving guys a chance that she can see a little bit of potential in, but she don't really want them like that. But she's like, they'll do. Guys are saying, no, I'm not being settled for. I'm not. And it's nothing malicious. It's all in the way they're moving. See, guys that put in the work are on the up and up. And when women punch above their weight class, they're trying to deal with guys that are on the up and up, guys who are becoming or already became something. They ain't trying to slow down. See her casually, then throw her to the wolves. Women are getting frustrated with this process over and over and over again. She said that she took a break from dating for 6 months. Don't let anything they say confuse you. She's been out here having encounters with men throughout her entire 20s. Now in her 30s, she's looking for a guy. Men ain't doing it. Dating in 2025, I'm gonna tell you like this. Women that are 30, in their 30s, dating in 2025 is hard for them, especially because all of this content is out here, and most guys go through trials and tribulations, and they go through experiences with women, all to end up at a destination that says, you know what? I'm not obligated to do anything for you. And one thing I want to point out about this whole thing is, see, women are going to say things like, I want to go find myself. I need to explore myself. I want to go explore the world. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want somebody telling me what I can and can't do. You can do everything that your heart desires in a relationship because your partner is going to support you. Your man is going to push you to be a better woman. If you get the right guy, he's not going to be trying to control you. If anything, he's going to be trying to inspire you and encourage you. So a woman can go to school in another state, but we know that's a bad idea for you to be with that woman and commit to her. She can travel. She can travel with you. She can travel without you. She can focus on her career. She can do all of these things while she's holding down a relationship. Actually, that would make the relationship stronger because you would be going through certain things, right? You would need to experience certain things to keep the relationship together. Time apart. She's in this city. You're in this city. She's in this career field. You're in this career field. But see, it's a bunch of nonsense. It's lies. It just means I want to be over here. I don't want you to know what I'm doing. I can do whatever I want. I'm going to be in this career field. I don't want to be involved with you because I could date somebody over here. They try to act like men are not at the center of everything. Okay, that's cool. But you could still do all of these things and explore and have these experiences with a guy and be in a relationship. But they're trying to tell you, no, that can wait. Nah, guys are hip to the game. They're hip to the game. She doesn't do random hookups. What's the other alternative? Being in a relationship. And this is why I'm not focusing on her saying I've been single, because you being single, this is a non-factor if you're complaining about it. I've been building up my business. I'm strong and independent. So why are you complaining about being single? She was hooking up with guys. Women will always use this manipulation tactic on you saying, I've been single for this amount of time. See, there's a difference between when a man is single and when a woman is single. When a man is single, your average guy has no options like that. Most dudes are invisible. They might get something started, but it don't go nowhere. For a woman, getting something started involves getting intimate. Guys, you're going to always think that, oh, I found a deal. She's been single for this long. She's been hooking up with guys. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. See, I think a lot of the other content is like shaming women for this. I'm not shaming women for anything. I understand women. It's a beautiful thing to have understanding. Women are out here having sex casually, hooking up with dudes, but there's no commitment there. That's what they mean when they say they're single. When guys are single, guys are hooking up with nobody. They don't even have the opportunity to hook up with anybody. Your average guy, your average woman, oh, I've been single for 2 years. She smashed 2 dudes. At minimum. 1 dude, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying, don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. And see, guys aren't. Guys are like, you're single. Yeah, I know exactly what that means. When a woman's like, I've been single for 5 years, I know exactly what that means. Men put themselves out there exactly the same way that she said, I've been putting myself out there. I've been doing all of this stuff. Guys do the same exact thing. See, this is the thing. They can flip open their phone and complain on camera. You can't. You're not going to get any love in the comments. If anything, people are going to tell you to shut up and man up. Keep swinging. You'll hit a home run eventually. What's the difference? She's wasted a bunch of people's time, and now she's mad that she's getting her time wasted. You did the same exact thing. So when you see a woman at 30, 32, 31, 29, and they're saying everything that sounds good, they are women that have participated in hookup culture. They are women that have participated in chasing a guy who they really wanted like that, but they knew deep down it wasn't good for them. And they tried to hold on, and it got them nowhere. It got them nowhere. Now they're out here looking for a guy to settle for. Guys ain't going for it in 2025. Notice you never heard anything in that entire time she was talking in the video of what a guy will get dealing with her, what she's willing to do. What she did say, though, is, I don't need a man. I want a man. That is the number one telltale sign that she's like that. Yes. Certain things women say, you can tell that they are like that. And they're all like that. But I don't need a man. I want a man. So why are you crying on camera? Why are you complaining about getting ghosted? Why are you complaining about going on dates that lead to nowhere? Same as the EBT queens. Crying about, oh, you know, Trump cut this at first and then the government shut down. They cut up. It doesn't matter. You can feed your kids. You don't need the EBT. Why do you care? Why are you in a frenzy? Because you need it. They won't admit to it because they think it makes them look weak. It does not make them look weak. If anything, you're humble. A guy can see that she's being vulnerable. See, you would think that she's being vulnerable in that video. No, she's searching for sympathy. She's searching for suckers. Don't get it confused out here. Men are staying single because they can see through the BS in the games. Whenever a woman is giving you a story of, oh, things aren't going my way, and you know, I went on a couple of dates and they led nowhere, best believe she's looking for you to be like, you know what, this is a good egg right here. This is one of the good ones. You know what I'm saying? Guys are noticing that good and bad, get it out of here. I'm indifferent to women, so what does it matter, good and bad? It's just, I need to understand women. And more guys are waking up and they understand women. So it's like, listen, I'm refusing to be settled for. I don't want you coming in here thinking that you're about to run the show and thinking that I need to do all of this stuff. No. Come to me humble or don't come at all. Come correct. Talking about soft guy era. There is no soft guy era. Men are just realizing that being single is a benefit. For way too long, dudes thought they need to be in relationships. They need to have a woman in their corner. They need to be in a loving situation, something they saw on the Hallmark Channel, something that Disney fed to them, something that they see in movies. And that ain't the truth. The best relationships are when things just flow. A woman at 30 complaining about where all the good men are, why isn't anything going in my direction? Nothing's flowing. Because it should have been flowing before. It really should have. You didn't want it to flow. Now you want guys that are hitting their peak to make everything flow with you. That's not how it goes. Too often guys will think to themselves, I do need a woman in my corner. And that's actually a good thing. That doesn't make you weak. Because see, you're actually more humble than a woman. Let's go back to what they say. I don't need a man, but I want a man. A lot of guys think I need a woman in my corner. Coming at the situation humble. But I'm here to tell you, women need you more than you need them. Because the times that we live in today, everything is transactional. You could buy a woman, you could rent a woman. You understand? They can't rent a man. Only when they're paying for services. A mechanic, a plumber, an electrician. That's when they can rent an actual masculine man. Right? But other than that, you as a guy, everything's monetized. Everything's transactional. So you can actually pay her to leave now, which is actually sad. They wanted it this way. They wanted it this way and then try to turn around and complain about it. Guys are refusing to be settled. Guys don't want to be settled for. And this is why I tell you to put in the work, because when you put in the work, you actually realize, like, I don't need to be settled for. So why would I ever be settled for? And this is the double whammy for women out here, because even the guys that don't want to put in the work to become more attractive, but they have all the other stuff, they're even saying I'm not being settled for. So it's really slim pickings out here. Even the guys that are invisible to them are like, I'm good. And then the guys that they see are like, I'm good, but not because I'm not dealing with women, because either I'm staying single because I date casually, or I got women that show me how much they want me and I don't need to pursue or chase after you. So women have found themselves in a tough spot. But hey, man, it is what it is. So men are staying single and they refuse to be settled for dating in 2025. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Riddle me this. Riddle me fucking this, okay? What is with, I'm gonna say people, re-engaging in a conversation with you, re-engaging communication with you, only for them to fall off the face of the fucking earth and leave you undelivered for 24 hours? Why don't you just leave me alone? Why did you re-engage? This is why I stay single. This is why I don't give people the time of day. Because anytime I'm even remotely fucking interested, ghost. Is this dating in 2025? This is what it is? Oh, I retire. I'm fucking out, dude. I am out. I'm gonna do some arts and crafts, because this? No fucking way, dude. I'm out.
Is this a woman gaslighting me in my comments and being homophobic? If you're a brokey, just say that. It's giving projecting. And who said I was joking? I'm in my soft guy era. If you can't take me out to Texas Roadhouse and treat me to pasta and lobster, get the fuck on. November's coming up and I want a Tesla. If you can't put a down payment on my Tesla, get the fuck on. And then we're talking about men providing, right? Men used to provide back in the fucking 70s and 80s when you could purchase a house for $300 fucking dollars. You can't even get a house in the projects for $300 these days. What the fuck?
Listen to this. So you telling me you have women out here who believe a man is supposed to chase them to pay all of their bills? It's getting scary out here. Don't let that go over your head.